Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Software Inc. with Expert Technologies. We've kind of established ourselves. We have all 6 stars of reputation. We've gotten a deep dive into the antivirus scene and beginning our scene in the 2D editor. We have the first one out, and now we're working on a second one, which we're at the iteration of number 2, or iteration number 4. I'm sorry, and we're just overall just trying to keep growing. Got all these deals for support, so it can keep our money flowing, so to speak, and it seems like our antivirus has been selling decently. So, and we have our updates for an update team to update all the software that's been happening, and also Virus Ender for making continuous antiviruses. And we have it where they have a 4-month period to have like a release cooldown. So after that release of the latest one, they have 4 months of a break, and then they make another one. So because it's a quick turnaround of how these softwares get developed when it comes to antivirus. So they could potentially be like 2 in 1 year, but it doesn't happen to be that way as of right now, but it could if I had a second and third shift working on Virus Ender 2 as well, which I don't, but it's a very, I guess, easy software for the game to create, where operating systems, 2D editors, 3D editors can be somewhat complex with the amount of options that you are selected. So, and we also have some stocks that we've bought from some companies. So, like for example, this Konami has gone down 12.1% at 29,000, and that's really not much compared to what we have. So, we are perfectly fine with that. And then the rest of them have been growing overall. So we're just going to keep a good watch on them and kind of see what else is out there. Like NVIDIA, $820. Sure, why not? We'll own that for a share. They have one product, which is a game. So, we could get dividends off of that, so we will have that as well added. So we will get to playing. So that is finished, and working on the updates / bugs fixes for FrameShop Suite. And I believe we have a receptionist. Otherwise, yeah, we would be getting print deals and stuff like that. So, we're almost done with that. So I'm just gonna select all. Do that. So, we are slowly improving on what we got, and then we have marketing 1, marketing 2, or vice versa up there, and then we could expand to more teams. Like making a game and stuff like that. So I know when it comes to the 4th iteration, sometimes it gets A little finicky with that. They want expert frame shop for 7 million. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna keep it. Because I guess a lot of people want it. So we have 8 million. The 29,000 is still going down, but every one seems to be going up. So, and that 820 has gone to 1,300. So we're just gonna keep that. What I feel like I might do is, what I've thought is that for marketing, since we do have 2 teams, after this expert frame shop 2 is out, which I may just have it develop, and then we're gonna market and do the 2 teams to work on it. And then also send a press build on it. And so it seems like they're doing pretty good well on it. And literally doubled our money. I'm just gonna sell that. It's just going down and down. It may boost up completely. And then this one, I feel like I'm gonna be worried that it's gonna go down. But we may wait a couple of months yet, or a couple of days. So this has gone up completely. Looks like a stinker right now. That's a first. The target demographics, don't really know. We haven't really heard. Frame Shop Suite 2, it looks dead in the water, but it has all the new features. You'll have to wait to try it yourself. Alright, so I guess they really want to throw us under the bus. Alright, so I just want to look at the details. 320 to 154. Kind of look at their products right now. They're doing antivirus as well. It seems like they just released one in March, so and we're getting 20,000. I could buy some more shares right now. We'll do that, or we'll do a little bit more, and then we'll see if it'll pick up more on the next day. So it's gone up. Okay, so it doesn't look, I'll just buy the rest of it right now. That's basically doubled itself, so I'm gonna sell that, gain that money back. That's like times 2.5, and that's almost 2.5 too as well. So see if it hasn't sold any more, so we are getting dividends out of that, which is nice. We're gonna kind of wait for that to develop even more. They were bought out, so that ends that deal. How much are we getting for deals, which is the thing? Deals right now close to 600,000. That's good, decent change per month. Gonna be a little worried, so I'm just gonna sell it. That way we got that money back. We're gonna sell that, So that we're gonna keep these two. So we got 17,000. So we got a little bit more than original value that we put in. So so I can lower this down a little bit, and I'll hit the pause. We'll kind of look at this. So with stocks, we've gained a little bit of money. So what I'm gonna do is create a game. It's either a game team or a 3D editor. Or no, not 3D editor. It's either a game or a cash transfer. I could probably make both. So basically this is the same for that. Okay. So and then it's the same for the rest, the way up from this, where the update's importing. So we're gonna select all the well, first, instead of that, we are going to lease release all these rooms quick, because once you select your furniture, it's a pain in the butt to so then it's set. And then this room, select furniture, duplicate it. And then do that. Then we do the same for this. Switch team. There we go. So then it's a bigger office, so we can switch team. This is already occupied. That's fine the way it is. And then we'll add a clock. So then, what is this? Support and updates and reports. Look at support, update and reporting. So that's 9. Nine and 8 is 17 and 3. So 20. Okay, so I can get 5 more programmers. Support has 21. Do have it for 20. I'll do 20. And 20. So I didn't do it like full potential of filling out the whole entire squads yet, and now it's getting close to they could use it, or I'm going to be making these different stuff. So cash transfer, we will add, and then cash transfer, and a game, and we will put in parentheses for right now, so I don't know what game yet, but I think we'll start off with the cash transfer first, get that group going before we get into the game. So first we need a lead. There's a programmer, high for salary skill level, HR and socialization. We need HR and automation. Multitasking and socialization we can kind of wait. So yeah, we'll do antivirus team. Normal. What about 2D team? Nothing. Oh, marketing, good, great. Okay. So we're good with that. Oh, they're good. Okay. They're going to be cash transfer. And cash transfer, I think all it needs is system 2D network, but I mean they're going to be the leaders, so it's not like big brains, so they could use everything. And 46, so and then they're capped at everything else. I'm going to go with Carol Garrett because she's modest, she has big brain, slow eater. I'd rather use vehicle or walk instead of and then we could also get a game as well. Could do Vince, but he's kept at everything. Independent, modest. Well, these are modest, which is nice. I think this would be a good fit for a game. Jarrett Edwards. So we're going to hire him. These are still going strong. And what I'm going to do is look at the antivirus team. 8, 8, and 4. 4, 8, 4. I mean, that could work. 8, 8, and 4 for both. And manage roles. And do that. Cash transfer. What we could do is also make marketing groups for that as well. Because what learning about this game is if a team is overworked, they will just complain about everything. That there's noise, there's this, there's that. Like any worker would if they're under stress and stuff like that. I'm not saying that, it's a bad thing, but overall, like, you will get with complaints and then they'll possibly sue you for neglect and all that stuff. So, and then you have to pay that money. So, and it's something you may not want to deal with. So 8, 8, 4. We'll go medium, best, 3. We'll possibly send 3. Wages, traits. Gonna let that be open-ended. 4. We'll just wait for that. Game. 8, 4. Gonna do medium for that. Just let that be open-ended. 3. Best and secondary. Should let everyone handle that. There. That way I don't have to deal with that pop-up of paying people or asking for raises. So then when I click on it, everyone should be good. But I can look at somebody in education. Doris is part of the founders, so I'm not going to complain how I have to get, programmers and stuff like that for Doris. So programmer, artist, system, 2D, audio, network for it now. I'm going to be doing porting. So those would work. Get up to 20, which is fantastic. Still have to assign the rooms. So you hit shift, you can click on all the rooms, then you right click, and then you can click on the rooms, and then you have to unclick it because for this one it's going to be the leader's office. you will want to unclick, because if you were to click on all of the rooms and then you right click and hit that limit to leaders, it's going to be a leader for all 4 rooms instead of that one room. So you want to click on the rooms first, switch team, have cash transfer, and then say if I were to, just kind of showing an example, keep them all, then they're all switching to leaders. So then we got to limit to anyone, so then it unselects it, unselect it, right click it, limit usage to leaders. So that is if you were to be in that position of selecting rooms to set them for certain teams to go in certain rooms, then that's how that can be resolved if you were to make that mistake. So, and then it seems like I can do 3 and 4, because then 3 and 4 can work on this. And then to potentially we add a second shift of updates and porting, because it's only one shift that they do all the updates and porting. So, and update on that, to fix on that, can update on that. So then that can be fixed. We're just gonna kind of look what I got here. So I have 116 on frame suite, 54 on the antivirus of Ender 3, 13,000 on 2 and virus Ender. Can do that. Can do a quick update on that. It's probably being updated. Okay, so it's already okay. So that can be selected for that. It's already in development, so just trying to use our products so we don't have to so I don't have to pay royalties. I was trying to do something and think about it. So I'm not going to change the prices on anything. So we got a decent amount of items. So we will. Well, that's how much this sold. We have a decent amount in stock, so it's not like we're gonna run out. But we could look at manufacturing number 2. There. And 3 is basically good. We'll just make sure it's 25,000 for all of them. And that is doing phenomenal. So we will lease these rooms out too as well, because what we could end up doing is have these teams also help them do 2D and antivirus for the time being. So we can set that up real quick. So I'm gonna place. Duplicate it. We'll get that clock in there. Because apparently what I've seen is it boosts the employees. So then what I can do is this, and this. Grab the furniture, duplicate it. Duplicate it. Is it only going to do one room at a time? Must be. Which is fine. We can duplicate it. Switch team. There we go. Then three. Add and marketing 4, but I'm going to rename cash transfer. Game. To be there. Maybe because there's only one more, but then we'll have to lead and service. We'll do marketing 1, HR, multitasking, socialization. So they're good with that. Okay. We will have them cash transfer. Then we'll do Vicky for, or Elva Floyd. I'm kind of looking at the lowest salary. 4. Marketing 4 for the game. Then Manage roles. Doing service. 12 months. 06. Four. HR management. 3. And go with 15. Specializations. And go with marketing. And I would go medium, but I have the other teams high for salary wise. And cash transfer. So sorry, this is a lot of like planning yourself for the future. And then do the same thing here. 15. Don't really need to bother by that. And 3. This is secondary. So what we could have happen is have one and two for pre-marketing for right now. And then until cash transfer in the game kind of get involved, we will have 3 and 4 on the post end. Well, 200's been kind of that sweet spot. 36. Yeah, sounds about right. There. I'm not going to add any existing stuff. So that's kind of in the updates, which has been working pretty well. What about support? I already have 19. I wonder if I just kind of really don't do updates. After we get the 2D, we will just end the updates group for the time being, because I can kind of see my character kind of being overwhelmed right now with Virus Ender, and then also updates on everything else. And this is kind of going crazy a little bit. So, Philips software, cash transfer. So we need 2D audio and system network. So, where did I close it out? So cash transfer, we'll minimize that. Manage team. I didn't select anything. We are going to fire. Sorry about that. And then game also did the same thing. Okay. It's not like I don't want those employees, but I want it to maximize the system of what we have. So, char So let's add system, audio network, and 2D. There we go. There's that, right? System 2D audio networking. It's going to be cache transfer. It's going to be the expert. Banking. Expert banking. So we will have cash balance, crypto, pay others, free tax filing, bank transfer, friends list, hacking alerts, and spending tendency charts. So that will be what we have. Otherwise, is there like a public domain? It's got 54. Otherwise, I can do. So what is this one? Cash balance, crypto, pay others, free tax filing, and bank transfer, or no, that is pay others, bank transfers, savings bank, hacking alerts, and password saving. We are way past that, so I'm not going to do that unless if it's going to give us a 13 point. I will about a year, so banking. Still about a year. Okay. It's still good. Still need to do an audio tool. We'll do that next. Or I'll switch the game to an audio tool. It's probably what I should do. So, develop. So, cash transfers, got one task. I'm going to change that to an audio tool. And then we can make our games in the 2000s, hopefully. So, that way, when we make games, it's all our IPs. I need audio, 2D, and system. Okay. Get rid of cash transfer. We'll do channel mixer, delay and reverb, and auto tune, sound bank. Perfect. Nice and simple. The expert. Wave tune. So there's that. that? Roughly 2 years. We can analyze. Apply. Auto balance 101%. And all of that. That's what we had up. Sure, management. System 2D audio. And medium. So that way we can get it going. And not worried about that. And hopefully they will fill up really quick. So everything should be situated for the coming up future. I'm gonna release that. Made a large growth. 8 releases in our catalog. 2. Full attention, planning to come out 1990, June 1990. So we have started something. Oh, he didn't. This is marketing 3. Click out of it. 2 liters. So part of the issue. Switch to marketing 4. So we change to audio now. Switch. Usage for liters. That support. Perfect. Deal we will appreciate and use. That's gone down a little bit. We'll just sell the rest of that. So we have no stocks. Manage teams. Everything seems to be filled out. Rename this. It's audio. Audio and cash transfer fully. Working on what they need to work on. Design. We are rejecting. Now we'll remove that. I thought I was marketing 1 antivirus. Must be the leader. At point 2. Audio. Print 41,000. We can do that for you. It seems like our projects of expert banking and WaveTune are coming along. Still making money, 300,000. Making $46 now in the bank for bond. This and for investments. So put in 10,000. We won't get it until February, so next month. And the interest was $183. I'm gonna deposit $100,000, and it will give us a whole year. We'll see how much that goes up as well. So I'm kind of saving money towards, if something were to go wrong for the company, to get that involved of saving finances wise. Don't have anything manufacturing wise. We possibly could, but we decided to make that into printers for our products and not manufacturing stuff. So I apologize. So we have 19,000. We should be fine. 6 in storage. Should be it too. For our stuff, is there anything to port it with? Nope. Port. Yes. Port. And porting. That's how it did, but it doesn't hurt. That is finished. Do a press release. You'll give cash transfer some to do. Well, are they gonna take all the printers? That's about it. Yes, I can do that for you. Be printed, no problem. We're doing a press release for waiting for audio. So they kind of work on the post-release stuff anyway. Yeah. I was just kicking the pants a little bit of them burglars, just trying to steal stuff. Pick it up. up and everything. And we get paid out of it. There's gotta be a certain amount that can hold, but takes the whole thing, and we're getting money, so I am not complaining. Factoring job, reject, and then print job for that. We can do that. We'll have 25,000. I'll print more of that. I'll get that much and then probably be done with it. Or, no, that's under 2. So we stopped with the first one. But seems like everything is now running smoothly. And that's how it should be. Yeah. We'll get that started. Market. Hype it. Cash transfer. And that's going to be for audio. So, let me just finish theirs. So, it should be doing well. Factoring job. So I'm going to filter out manufacturing. Seems like everything's working pretty fine. The update's doing well. Yeah, and then support number 2 will work on the 2D editor. And 3 can work on these expert banking and Wavetune. So what are we looking at? We're at 331 already in interest. So we can withdraw 27,000. And see if the antivirus will help them out or anything, if it'll go smoothly. That fixed. Get that working. Do 11%. So yeah, 2.1%. Now we're getting up there. 2.2. I can do 12. We'll see where it's at. Might as well take the antivirus team off of it. It's already doing. He's porting tasks. Shouldn't really be on there, but cash transfer and audio can help out. Let's say I only got 2 tasks or whatnot. Working on. We'll do all the marketing. That way if team's got free time or whatnot, they can do the budget for that. So I'll be added onto that too as well. And these guys are almost done with number 2. These guys are on number 3. Working smoothly though. What do we want? I have no idea, but we'll work on a press release. This is for cash transfer. And press release. And this one's for the audio team. Mine a little bit, but as soon as we get these softwares out, we should be fine. When we come back to the office, it's at 9.2, so it's still good, but I would rather have it fixed. 1990, so we have about a year still. Let's check to see if 614. They all come in at the same time. I mean, honestly, it could be spread out a little bit, but the only people who can't really be spread out a little bit is support, so we'll accept it. It's another task we can add to our deals. Details. 13. They haven't made anything recently. from them. We'll pay that again. And it seems like every single time we buy from these guys, it doesn't go up. So, Mad Kratz, he seems to be going up more. So I will buy about that much right now, and we'll see what happens. So the next day. It's gone up. So video's been doing good to us. And supports, can do that. About the fix, we don't do design. Yeah, it's going up. It's going up. Trying to make it as impactful as possible. Start off with. This Begging is coming soon. You could stop writing about it. Alright. Next time I write about it, it's in the alpha. Do one more review. We'll call that good. Yeah, we'll call that good. I think the last one was like 9.9 though. We'll do another review. So we can always iterate it. So we got our print job taken care of. We got that taken care of. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Reporting's all done. Let's see, how are we doing profit-wise? So we have Ender 2 that made the most profit so far. We have the 2D editor that's right behind it at 15. And then we have our first ever antivirus that made 7. Number 2 flopped a little, or 3 just kind of flopped a little bit and hasn't made us the most money. It's great and inspiring, great and ordinary and inspiring. So I wonder if that's the whole reason. But now we're printing it for number 4. So it's good signs, good signs. So we're about to release something. We're at 18.5% with NVIDIA. Are they selling any more shares? They are not. these guys. Add cats. They just keep going up. So does NVIDIA. And after this month, we will call the episode. As sorry, this is a little bit longer, but we've been adding banking team cash transfer. We're also adding the WaveTune, so audio, and we've been accepting these print jobs and support to give us some of that extra cash that we so deserve of with our expertise in our work ethic of getting stuff done. Getting a lot of money when it comes to stocks, and then also investing 10,000 and 100,000 to our bonds, and getting almost $1,000 in interest in about 3-4 months. So, and overall, we are getting like $213 for the investment. So it's well worth it, because then I'm going to pull it all out once it's all done in 1990, and then stick back in $5 and just let it grow and see what happens in like 20 years. And we'll still buy like stocks and stuff. So yeah, because these deals will get done before they need to be done. So one last day, 5.6%, 26.7%. Got up to 6% now, and 29.2%. So yeah, the only losing money is stocks, but overall it is increasing. We're getting these deals now to print people's stuff, and that's adding value to our company. And yeah, the 7 mil, because I bought into Mad Cats, made 160 grand, and then we lost almost $1 mil, but we are still floating around, and need to kind of see what's all happening here. If they just released the product, which I did in '88, which is Office software, so it seems to be that you just keep growing with the unavoidable updated on anything. This does 2D, and we're also making money on the digital distribution end with 12%. Oh, we're at 0.6%, and now we're at 1.2, so could also squeeze it down to 11%. Having 54.8. We're at the 4th iteration. It's also our first thing, our first, issued. So we've got that down. 7.2, 35.3%. Oh, I did say at the end of July it would be done with the episode, with that, instead we'll do it at the end of August. As we continue to make this Suite 2, hopefully it gets done fairly quickly. Seems to be taking like a percentage a day, which is something that I don't want, but 7.9, hopefully it continues to go up. So that's what we want to see. 8.6. We can also take a pause. We have one cleaning person from 10 to 2. We're going to hire another person. Show up at 8 to 12 too as well. We'll have 2 people there, and then 2 people at 8. So we'll have 4 people. And we'll hire one more IT. That's one more IT. And then maintenance and maintenance. Because we have expanded, so it gives them a partner to work with to accomplish this whole building of what we've accomplished. So we're at 8.6, 40.9, so that is slowly increasing. And we're doing well with all of our duties we need to do, whether it be fixing bugs here, working on these 2, which I may just put into development, because it takes a long time for iteration number 4 to get done. Got a couple of marketing deals, been doing some print jobs, giving us extra money. These stocks are what going to give us the boost, and then also our investment in bonds will give us a boost as well. So hopefully you have a good rest of your day, night, whenever you're watching this, and peace out.